Hello people. Before we begin the video, let's have a little word about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms. In this tutorial video, we will discuss Pega CSA. So, without further ado, here's all you need to know about Pega CSA. The Certified System Architect (CSA) certification from Pega is designed for developers and technical staff members who want to learn how to develop Pega applications or are directly involved in the design and construction of applications built on Pega. This certification provides a baseline measurement of your knowledge of Pega applications. And last, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as well as check out more videos on our Upptalk channel pertaining to the newest technology. Thaja will go through the topics discussed in this video in depth. Let's get started.
What we have thought in the last session is like to work on drop-downs, like how actually in real time, in most of the applications, how people will configure the drop-down values, right?
Right.
In the last session, what we have done, we have actually configured the drop-down values in a property level, right?
Right.
Whenever we have created a drop-down in a section, then we can define it in so many ways. Last session we have saw how to define it on a property.
Yeah.
There are some disadvantages when you want to actually show the values on a property level, because what is happening, what are the disadvantages? Suppose if you want to, if suppose the drop-down values are updating continuously or frequently, okay, within 1 hour or within 1 day or 1 week, if it is that much frequent, then it is not a best practice to update that one in a property level, because the properties will be checking in and will be deploying, right?
Yeah.
So whenever we want to update anything on the property level, we have to save as that property into highest toolset version again, and then again we need to deploy. And also every time the users will not have the control to actually modify it, because though that is from a developer perspective, right? Our users or business people cannot modify the changes. They need to depend on a developer's every time. That is not a good practice, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So now we'll be looking into another way of actually doing this one, or configuring a drop downs. Okay, that one. We will use these data types. You have these data types, right? So only on the left side. Dilip, you are also audible, right? Am I audible, right, Dilip?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Hold on.
Any questions in the last session, Dilip? Like you got it, right? What we have discussed in the last session? The recap.
Yes, Suman.
Okay. Okay. Now we'll see first what we'll do. I will just ask you to configure the things and then I'll explain you, okay, why we have done in this way.
Okay.
Okay, you just observe the way we are configuring it and I'll explain you why we are doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you add it, now you create one data type, click on the top, and click on add data type. Generally in every application, the name will be like lookup. For whatever the data type, don't click on submit. Whatever the data type they're creating for drop downs, okay? That will be like a drop down or lookup. So the data type they will create as lookup values, okay? Lookup values or drop down values or drop down in such a naming convention, okay? We'll give a lookup description. You click on the description, I think it will come automatically.
Okay.
Click on advanced. Click on advanced. Let's see the class structure. Cake FW, cake order FW, cake order dash data dash lookup. Okay. In cake order rule set. Okay. Yeah, click on submit.
Okay.
Is it mandatory like to give this lookup description, or you can give also other things?
You can give any name, but generally people will give lookup or drop down in this naming convention. They will give whatever the name you can give, but generally they will give in this manner only. I'm talking in a general way. Like you can give any name, whatever you want. Like you can give a list. Some people will give lookup list or a drop down list, something. Okay. Now If you click, now you have created one data type. Okay, you have created one data type. Now if you go to the usage tab, second tab, usage. Okay, the sources. 1 second, once it is loading. Okay, sources. Okay, nothing is there. Records, nothing will be there. And if you observe, okay, go to usage. Go to usage. See, you have just created a data type. You don't have any data pages. Nothing is there, right? Everything is
Right.
empty.
Right.
Now, what you have to do? See, if you click on address, open address. Address is also one data type. But
Right.
for address, you have added these properties, right? Similarly, you will add a properties for lookup also. Okay, go to lookup and click on data model. You add like serial number, yes number.
At
I'll tell
field.
you why we need. Yeah, field is like yes number. Yes NO you can add. Yeah, serial number. It is a text. Yeah, submit. And you add one more thing. Like you can add like drop like property value. Property value. Okay, submit.
This text also. Another
Yeah,
also I
text
need
one.
submit and
Yeah,
another.
yeah, correct. Another also. And another is like category. Category. Yeah, submit. Just submit. Yeah, submit. Okay, now you have added 3 properties to this lookup. Lookup in the sense, lookup is nothing but a list of data, list of drop-down value.
Drop down
It's a
values.
data type name we have given as a lookup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this lookup data type now has 3 properties inside it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now for these 3 properties, we'll create a local data storage. Okay. Go to record. Click 1 second. Yeah. Click on configure source. See the source you are creating a local data storage. What is a local data storage is nothing but we are storing some kind of information in Pega, not on a Pega DB. This is a local storage. Local storage, you can understand local storage as, see, we have two types of memory. One is a database memory and one is a local data storage. Local data storage is nothing but our storage which you can visualize from Designer Studio itself. You can make changes from Designer Studio itself. Suppose if you want to make any changes in database, okay, what you will do, you will use activities, right? OBJ open, OBJ browse.
Right.
So this is a local data storage. Local data storage means you can actually make a changes directly here by coming here and you can make a change, or else you can write an activity also. Okay. Now key is there, right? See, every table must have one unique column, right? I have told you.
Right.
Like suppose if you take the work table will have PYID as a unique key. So we will give serial number as a key here. Okay, and you come down. Category property value, yeah, come down. Generate single. You remove customer data. Database is there, right? Generally remove customer data. You give Pega data. This will be pointed to that one. Okay. Remove customer data. Control and remove. Yeah, Pega data you give. Because you can give customer data also, but sometimes what happens, you know, if you give customer data, you'll get some errors. Okay, sometimes you'll get some errors. So it's a good practice to give Pega data. In your working environment also, you will be by default having customer data only here. Okay. In my application also, I actually gave customer data to one of the data type by actually forgetting it. And later on, you cannot make changes to this data type. Okay. It is very difficult. Okay. You need to delete everything, the class, you need to delete data type, the records, everything you have to delete. You have to revert back and then you have to again create all these things. Okay. So whenever you are submitting it here, so be careful you to give a Pega data.
What does this database signify actually?
Actually, see, it is a local data storage, but at the very end point, it will also store in some kind of table only, right? In the background.
Right.
So that table will be pointed to this database.
Okay.
Okay, customer data is also kind of database which Pega is providing, but best practice is to use Pega data.
Okay.
Okay. See, it is asking to generate single list and savable data pages. Now,
Hmm.
whenever you click on submit, it will create these 3 data pages automatically.
Okay.
You understand? If generally savable is not required for us. If it is not required, you can remove that one. Not the checkbox, you can remove the savable. Yeah, you can remove. See, whatever you required, those things you can keep, and whatever is not required, you can remove those things. Okay. And
Okay.
you have selected serial number as a key, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, correct. Now you can submit it. Now what will happen? It will create a local storage here. You can submit it. You can see submit.
Done with. Please
Oh,
provide.
it is asking. Okay, then you provide the value.
No, no,
Let
no,
me
no.
do.
I think completely not deleted. Just a complete delete once. Yes.
No,
Submit it.
no, it will come. It
Hmm.
will come. It
Oh,
will
okay.
come. Uh, look up. Look up savable. You give. Sonali. It is not taking. Yeah. Afterwards, we can delete. Okay. Once this is done, you can open that one and you can delete. Submit. Now you see here how it is behaving. If you click on submit, it will here generate one table. Yeah, click on click close. 1 second, don't do anything.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
has created one table here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a local data storage. Okay, this is like local data storage. You can import or export. Okay, if you have something in your Excel sheet, like if suppose you have countries and capitals, okay, countries and capitals, Excel, comma separated values, those kind of thing, you can get it from online itself. Those things people cannot type, right? For 196 countries,
Hmm.
you cannot actually type, right? India, Delhi, Sri Lanka, Colombo, you cannot type it, right?
Right.
So those kind of table information will be there, right? Those information you can directly import that information.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you just click on add record. Serial number you give as 1. That is a key. Okay. That is must be unique value. And category, you give category as something like cake. Cake. You can give cake. Yeah. And property value you can give some cake type like chocolate, strawberry. You have given last time, right?
Hmm.
And add record. Yeah, if you try to add a record with 1, okay, it will not accept. You try to add with 1
Oh.
again because it is a key, right? Key must be unique. Category is same,
Hmm.
property value is different. Strawberry. You try to add. See,
Instance already
the
exists.
instance already exists. Means it is actually defining based on a serial number.
It's not editable then.
Yeah, you have to delete. You delete that record, and then you add one more record again. You understand the significance of key?
Hmm.
See,
Key is like
it'll always ask for like unique value to identify
correct.
that.
Correct. Key is like to actually identify a record. If suppose you want to pull out a record of red velvet, you have to pass key as 2 for OBJ open.
Hmm.
Correct.
I also have another question. Now,
Mhm.
suppose instead of 2 rows, we have added 3 rows. So the serial number has to be in ascending, descending, or any order. It's
No,
fine.
no. Yeah, serial number can be any value, but it has to be unique value. You can give
Unique.
a 90. Yeah, you can give 99. You can give 100. Whatever you want, you can give. And also you can give text values also because serial number you have defined as text.
Text.
Category as cake only give. I'll tell you why category is required. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay, 3 you have given it. Now go to
34.
yeah. It will take.
Okay.
Key must be
Anything we
unique.
can give, but the thing is, it should
Has
not
to
be
be. It
present
should
previously.
correct. Yeah, it
Okay.
should not be like it should not be duplicated.
And
Yes.
another, suppose since our serial number is text, we can give any text value. Is it
Correct.
case sensitive?
Text case sensitive.
As
That
in,
much will not do. Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
You
Like
can
generally
give
people.
one, Sonali.
Mm-hmm.
You can add one more record with like 3T or something.
Yeah, blueberry or some butterscotch.
Okay.
See, it is
Yes, it's
accepting the
taking.
value because you have mentioned that property as a text, right?
Yeah.
So it will take. That is not an issue. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now, what is happening here, Sonali, is like you are creating one database records here. Okay. This will act as a database table now.
Mm-hmm.
That database table is in our local Pega system. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you go to the usage tab is there, right? Go to usage. See the date. The previously there are nothing, right? Now you have
Hmm.
three items. Okay. Now click on the lookup list. Click on lookup list. This data page has created. You see the data page. It will be created with one source as a report definition,
Hmm.
right? What is a report definition? We have already discussed it, right? Report definition
Yeah.
used to fetch a records from database,
Yeah.
similar to OBJ browser.
But multiple, right?
Yeah, correct. Multiple OBJ browse used to fetch multiple records from database. It is also similar to OBJ browse method in activity.
Mm-hmm.
If you open that report definition, click on that report definition.
This report definition
Correct.
has already been is
Created.
automatically created.
Correct. It will be automatically created in the below class is there, right?
Hmm.
KFW. Look up whatever the data type class is there. In that class, it will create. Open that one, the report definition. Yeah, click on that. Now click on actions and run. Actions. Is there any filter? Come down and see. Mostly there will not be any filter. Yeah, click on actions.
It's already running.
I think I cannot see because you, okay, now I can see. It is pulling the values. Why only
Values.
serial number 1 is not getting pulled?
Yeah.
Actually, it has to pull. Okay, now let's understand here what is happening. This is a report definition. Actually, report definition will fetch the data from database, right?
Hmm.
Now this
Okay.
report definition, which it Pega has created, it is pulling the data from our local data storage.
Mm-hmm.
Local data storage is also a kind of database, but which we can modify directly.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Any questions are confusing? See what is happening. You have created a data type. For the data type, you have created one local storage. Storage is nothing but database storage. But it will be in our Pega system. We can directly visualize or we can directly modify without any third-party activities or tools. Like you will be having tools, right, to modify database. Like you will be having Toad, you will be having Oracle DB, you will be having. Without having those tools, you can directly visualize the data here. Okay, whenever you have created a local data storage, what is happening? It has created 3 data pages. Okay, now
Hmm.
you have opened one data page and you have ran the source. Okay, now you got the list of records which you have created here.
Correct.
You can actually run the data page itself. Click on actions and you can run. No need to run the source you can directly.
I just have a question.
Uh-huh,
Since this is a data page of list, right?
correct,
Structure list. So because
correct.
of this, it has by default set the data source as report definition.
Uh-huh.
I mean, is if that is right or
Yeah, no,
because
no, for
we.
normal, for if you open another data page, okay, open another data page, that source, that structure will be page, but
Hmm.
still the source will be report definition. Yeah, it's a lookup. Okay, it has, I think it has modified. Previously, how it used to be there. Go to data table editor report. Previously, it used to be like report definition only. No, previous versions. 1 second, it is not. But come down. Here records to retrieve. Come, no, no. Go to data. Go to report definition. Come down. Come down. Come down.
Let's say.
Yeah. Previously here, what here used to be there is like here. You have display. You have display right in the bottom.
Hmm.
It's blank, right? Click on that blank. Yeah. here it used to be there like top ranked and 1. You select top ranked and you click under the rows is there, not? No, not that one. Before that there is one checkbox. Yeah, there it used to be like 1. Means it will only retrieve one record.
One record.
First record.
Okay.
Now I think they have updated with lookup. Okay, anything is fine. Previously it used to be like this.
Okay.
That means every time it will give only one record.
One record because it is a page type. See the D underscore lookup is there. Right? This is lookup list. D underscore lookup is there, right? D underscore lookup
Yes.
is a page type. You open that one. So, yeah, this one is there, right? This is a page type. So previously it used to be like here also the data table editor report only, but of another kind. Like it will be of one. There used to be one. Okay. But I think now they have modified with lookup. Okay?
8.7, I feel.
Correct. Okay, anything is fine. Actually, it will. If you actually run this one, you will get only one record. Click on actions and run. Because ideally this is a page type, right? Page means it
serial number is
serial number.
mandatory.
It is asking. So whenever you pass a serial number as 1, if you pass 1, because that is a key, right? You select that flush. Yeah. Now it's okay. First time. No records found. Give 2. Run. I think 1 of first record something happened.
Actually, first time we edit 2 entries just to check if duplicates are allowed. Only after that. It's not.
Yeah, let's see. Actually, generally it will. You have to get it. Okay.
Values.
See, if you give pass, you have passed a key here. Now, what happened? The second, what is the second value? You have given second is some chocolate, red velvet.
Red
Yeah,
velvet.
it's coming. See. Now, if you give some 4 or something, you have written it 34 or something.
Yeah.
If you give that key, it will fetch that record.
Strawberry.
Click on run. Strawberry. Okay. See here, this is a list type. See, this is a page type. So you are getting only one record.
Okay.
Now you go and run that list type. You observe the difference.
Yeah, actually it was already there. This one, right?
No, list type. This is a lookup, right?
No, this was a report
The
definition.
report definition. You have run the report definition.
Yeah.
Now run the data page.
Okay. Okay, right. Lookup list, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Lookup. Actions run.
No parameters.
Yeah, it will not ask for a parameter because it will pull all the record. Yeah, click on run.
Okay.
Look at PX results. Come down. Somewhere you have PX results. Yeah, expand the PX results. See, you got all the results. Okay. Actually, one is not coming. We'll look into that afterwards.
So
But
it
basic
means,
idea you have understood, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, tell me. This is holding a list of items now. That's
so
why you got PX results of 1,
results.
PX results of
Right.
2. Previous one is of 1 only.
One page. Right.
Why you are getting that one? This is all based on structure. Okay.
Right.
Previous data page is a structure of page, so it is pulling only one record.
Right.
This is a structure of list, so it will pull multiple records.
Correct.
Understood?
Yeah.
From where it is pulling from report definition. See, whenever you run a data page, it will invoke a report definition in the background because the source is a report definition, right?
Right.
Source, you have to look into the source. For a page type, what is the source? Page type is a lookup. You understand? Now, for our drop downs, okay, which suits the best? Single record or multiple? Correct? Multiple records, because we need to show all the like 3-4 cake details or 3-4 cake categories. So, which suits our requirement?
Multiple report definition.
Multiple report definitions. So like it is a list type suits our requirement. So generally, what we will do based on our requirement, we will delete the other data pages.
Okay.
Whichever is not required, we can delete it.
So we will delete this lookup and all, right?
Yeah, we can delete it, or we have to stop moving those data pages to higher environments. Like if it is present in development, then it is not an issue. Better you take care while moving your code from one environment, you will be moving to next environment, right?
Right.
We have to take care for the first time while creating a product. If you take care, then that product will be deployed to other environments. Okay.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now what is happening? You have created a data type. You have created a local data storage. Now you have visualized the things which were created automatically. On those things which were useful to you is lookup list is actually required
Useful.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what is happens here is like go to your report definition.
Good definition is
Data table editor report is our required right now. Lookup list you can close this one. Lookup you can close. This is of no use now as of now. Yeah. Data table. Now I will add one filter conditions. You just add it. I will explain you what it will do. Okay.
It
You
filter.
check out. Yeah, check out.
All right.
First to check out because we're making changes. Filter is already first row is there, right? Come down. Filter condition you give some A or B, anything, some kind A you give. Caption you can caption is not required. You here you can give dot you give, it will pull out the values. Dot drop, yeah, dot category you type. Yeah, is equal to param. P must be capital. PARAM dot category. I will explain you, okay, what we'll doing. Now you go to top. You have to parameters tab, right? You mentioned the category over there. Parameters tab. Yeah, here you give category. Same spelling, okay? And you keep a data type as text.
Okay.
Description also you can give the same thing. Yeah, something you can give in description and you save it. Now go to your data page. Look up list is your data page now. Okay. Now you click, you check out this one also. You mention go to parameters tab and you mention category there. Description is also category. Data type is string. Okay, that is good. String. Okay. Go to definition. Go to definition. First, and you click on parameters. In the source, you have parameters, right? No. In the source, bottom of data table editor report, you have class, and beside class, you have parameters hyperlink. Right?
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, click on that, and you check that check. Pass current parameter page is there. No? Check that check and submit it. Save it. Now, if you try to run this one, actions run, it must ask for parameter. Okay, it is asking it. You give cake. Category is cake. Now you click on flush. Generally, best practice is to click on flush while invoking every time, or else sometimes it will give you previous data. So click on run. You are getting the results. PX results you are getting like 3. 3 you are getting the results. Now you go to your section. You have created one section, right? Previously, some go to your flow. From flow action. From flow action to section.
This is the section, right? Cake
Yeah,
details.
this is. Yeah, you add one more thing below. Don't disturb that one. You previously have added, right? You keep it as it is.
Dynamic layout or
Inside that layout only, you can add one drop down. Data capture, text input. You can directly add text input and change the control. Open this one. You can create a new property or else create a new property like a new cake name something.
Okay.
Top one is cake name, right? You can give like a cake name 1 or something.
Okay. Where is drop down date, integer, resume, email?
Drop down is there, no?
Oh, this one.
The next column,
Okay.
yeah. Here. Create a new property dot cake name 1 or something, some new cake name or something. Create and open it. No, you will not define anything on the property level. Okay. Create and open. No, open. Create and open.
Okay, it's rightly right.
Correct. Okay, it's of text only. Okay, the control you have changed. Now you save it. Nothing you can do here. You just save it.
Just text input only, or
Yeah, this is a text input, but you are overriding this control on
Mhm.
that form, right? That is fine.
Okay.
Save
Save.
it. See, now you are not defining anything on property level. Okay. Go to your section. And now here you come to the down. List source is there, right? Come down. There you click on that one. Keep data page or report definition. Anything you can keep, but generally people will keep data page. Okay. If you keep report definition, okay,
We
click on
have to
report.
give name of that report definition.
You have to give class and name. Class you have to give, and name you have to give as data table editor report. Okay. Data table editor report is our required report definition, right?
Yeah. So class is this one, right? Cake
This one you
FW
will
cake.
give. Yeah.
Okay.
But generally people will give data page. Okay. We will also give data page only.
Okay.
Data page name, click on down arrow.
D underscore lookup list, right?
Correct. Up list. Oh, see, now what it is asking, category it is asking, right? Category, you give category in double quotes, you give cake. Okay, now property for value. Property for value, click on dot. Property value. Property for value, you can give, yeah, property value. Because that holds that cake details, right?
Right, we had
Or you will
created.
give same. You can now submit it. I will explain you what is happening. Submit it.
Okay, I will. Should I change the name dot cake one?
No, it's fine. Save it.
Okay.
We just need those drop-down values. These are all we can do at any time, right? The main core idea is like to understand how it is working. You launch a portal, create a case, and check whether you are getting on drop-down things or not. Submit. See, you are getting, right? See, I'll tell you. On the top also you will get. You click on the top cake name. There also you will get. But what is the advantage of giving it here? That is a main question, right?
Yeah.
Why should we give it on this lookup table? Why should we give it on this local data storage? Why should we do this much of customization when Pega is providing you simply to provide on that property level itself? Okay, that is the first question. Why should we do this much of hard work? Like you have to think, right? Creating a data type, creating those creating a local data storage. You have to think which kind of database suits to you, and you have to pass a parameter why all these thing is required when you can directly give on property level, right?
Right.
First thing is we'll check how actually you are getting a data here. That one I'll explain you, and then I'll tell you the advantages.
Advantage.
Go to your designer studio. Here, what you are doing, go to your designer studio. Here, open that cake name one. That property. No, you have already in the section.
Oh, sorry, this. Yeah.
Open this one.
Open that property.
Correct. Open in this. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah,
No,
it's all.
no, not this property. You open that window itself in the
Yes,
section.
yes.
Okay, what we have done here is like we have passed come down. We have passed the category as a parameter to our data page. Okay,
Hmm.
Dilip, you're following, right, Dilip?
Yes, yes, yes.
We have passed the category as cake to the data page. Okay. Now what is happening? Go to the data page. From
Okay.
this data page, parameter is nothing but a kind of filter. Okay.
Okay.
Parameter is nothing but a kind of filter. Now this data page, that category cake has been passed to this data page. From this data page, you have checked the checkbox, right? In parameter.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
open that one again.
Yes.
Now you read that one, pass current parameter page. Whatever the parameters are present, you passing that all the parameters to that report definition.
Okay.
Now what happens from that section, you have entered cake, right? That
Right.
cake will pass it to this data page. From this data page, it will be passed to that report definition.
Okay.
Now, if you
Okay.
open that report definition, from that report definition, go to query. Go to query. No, first tab is there, no query tab.
Yeah, I have clicked.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
slow.
come down.
Hmm.
From that parameter, it is passing to this filter condition. Come down.
Hmm.
It is passed to filter. Now, param.category value holds a cake.
Around
Correct.
the
Yes.
category value. Yeah.
Param.category is there, right? That param.category holds cake in the runtime.
Right.
Now, it will get filtered with a category called cake.
This report definition, right?
Correct. Okay, now for a better understanding, I will tell you. Go to that data type. Lookup is there, right? Go to the data type.
Okay. Data type.
Yeah. Add one more record.
To records.
Correct. Yeah. Add one more record. Click on plus icon.
Hmm.
Give one serial number like 3, and category as some decoration item, some decorative decoration or something. Okay, sir. Yeah, bells, some candle and all you give.
Hmm. One more record should I add?
Yeah, some 2 records or 3. Candle, balloons, some spray, snow, something you have. Okay. Now after one more you add. Okay, now you save this one. Now you add one more drop down in
Filter.
that one. Yeah, filter. You go to not in the filter.
Section.
Go to the section. Yeah, section.
Details is here, right?
You add one more drop. Cancel this one. Add one more drop down.
Pickers.
Yeah. You can directly drag and drop a drop down, or you can add a text and change the control.
Property. I have to again.
Yeah, again create one property like decorative items or other items, something. Decors also you can create anything.
Decor is fine.
Create and open, save it directly. Keep it as a text and save it.
Okay. In this case,
Now, correct. Go to that.
list source as in data page.
Yes, database and
D
database.
underscore lookup. Lookup list.
Correct. And now category you have to pass as decor, right? Because this is a decorative item, you have to pass the category as decor.
Right. And then submit.
No, you property for value is there, right? That one you have to give. Click on
right.
dot. That's a
Property
required,
value, right?
Yeah, property value.
Yes.
Submit it. Now you save it and check. You can refresh that existing case.
Yeah.
Okay, now see, I will tell you the advantages. First, you understand how it is working, right? Based on a parameter which we are passing, that drop down values will come. It will come here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all parameter passing means you are filtering the items
Right.
based on category. You are filtering the items and you are showing on UI.
Yeah.
Now the main advantage of this type of functionality is go to that data lookup. Lookup
Lookup
is there.
list or lookup?
Lookup. Lookup. Click on actions on the top.
This one or this one?
Click on actions area here. See, you have delegate option, right?
Hmm.
I'll tell you what is a delegate. See, you will have a rule delegation. Rule delegation is nothing but you will open one production rule set, like it is an unlocked rule set. You just think that rule delegate is nothing but giving access to the users.
User. Yeah, I
If
understand.
suppose you are, if suppose you are the bakery owner, okay, this
Mm-hmm.
rule, this data type is there, right? This data type. You
Mm-hmm.
will get the access to this data type only.
Right.
You understand? The delegation is nothing but you are giving the access to that
To
particular
this one.
operator.
Right.
To not the entire developer studio, only this particular table he will get access.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You understand? Now, if you give the access to this that operator, then
Mhm.
what he will do, he can easily delete and add the items, right?
Right.
If suppose
The
you are an operator,
same.
suppose suppose you are an bakery owner, you can easily if suppose the cake called strawberry flavor has been completed, like there is no strawberry flavor cakes available,
Mm.
you can simply delete the strawberry flavor, right? Then it
Right.
will actually disappear from the screen itself.
Right.
You understand? If you
Yeah.
add
I'm
a
temporarily deleted. I mean, from the screen.
correct. If suppose you have defining drop down values on a screen on a property level, what you have to do, you have to save as the property to highest
In a
level
har. Yeah.
because that is a rule.
That only
Those are
developer
all
should
rule.
do, right?
Yeah, those are all work instances. If you see that one, it has check-ins and checkouts.
Mm. Right.
This one doesn't have check-ins and checkouts. This one doesn't have rule set version also. If you see, it has only rule set there, cake order.
Right.
It actually doesn't have rule set version.
Right.
So what it happens here is it is very easy to maintain. First
Yeah.
thing, only the users can itself make a changes. It will actually replicate on the screen.
Yeah.
You understand what the main advantage?
Yeah.
You click on
Actually,
access,
yeah.
click on
This
delegate.
delegate.
It will ask for some production rule sets and all. That is all combined.
Delegate to access rule.
Yeah, access group is nothing but to which operator. See, your operator will be mapped to access group, right?
Right.
Similarly, if suppose I am there, I'm a bakery owner. I will be having one login credentials, right?
Mm.
My
Right.
operator will be mapped to one access group, right?
Right.
That means
Suppose
in author or cake users, either of the group.
yeah, users or
We-
business users, some access group we
Yes,
will
yes,
create,
yes.
and then for particular that access group only,
We are
you will
giving
give the
access.
access to modify.
Correct.
You understand? If suppose you are a customer, I am a bakery owner. My
Mm.
operator will be mapped to some. My operator will be mapped to some owner access group,
Author
and
or something.
Right.
Dilip's operator will be mapped to some users access group.
Right.
So actually, Dilip's operator will not have an access to modify these tables.
Correct. Yes.
My access group is my operator is pointed to owner's access group, right? So owners can actually modify this table.
Correct.
You see, it is asking, right? Manage data records.
Mm.
Means who can actually modify. If suppose you have given users, click on users, it will ask for some title, some random title, which is actually understandable by owner because they actually doesn't have this technical knowledge, right?
Mm.
So you will give some meaningful name and you will click on delegate, okay? And how actually delegation happens, how actually the background process happens, that is all in CSS here, okay? But the main idea of delegation is like to given access to particular group of users.
Mm. Right.
So the users can easily manipulate the data here.
Right.
You understand it, Dilip?
Yes, I got it.
Why we
I
are
mean,
creating
it is
in this way?
specifically access group only we are providing so that those users who is having access under this group, they can do the
Correct.
modification and they do the manipulation.
Correct. And also, if these are all changing frequently, they can simply come here and they can simply add or delete the record, right?
Right.
Correct.
You understand it? Why we are doing in this manner?
Yeah.
So, so generally, if in many of the applications, suppose if you take a loan application will ask for so much information, right?
Yes.
If suppose government has added one instruction like you can also take a loan on your mobile phones whenever you're purchasing. You can take. We generally will take loans like on a home loan, personal loan, like education loan or vehicle loan, right? You can take personal loan and you can actually buy your mobile or whatever thing you want. But government has RBI has instructed the banks to give loans on mobiles also because of so many issues, like because of digitalization or because of some work from home or work from people are reading or schools are all happening from home. So government has ordered to give a loan category for mobiles also.
Hmm.
So to add a loan type, people generally will not make all those changes in properties and all. They will have one drop down table. Okay, in the table they will modify simply one record they will add.
Mhm.
You will get that configuration.
Right.
You understand, right?
That yes.
Any questions here? Because this
As
is
as a as a front end user, they don't know exactly technically what is happening. So
correct,
in front
correct,
end only, they need to do the modification and they will save it, and it will
correct.
impact on the back end. Yes.
Yeah, front end looks same as it is, but the back end is very
Yes.
different.
Correct.
See, these things no one will tell you. Okay, whenever you go to your application, if you open any drop down, if you saw it is defined on any property or it is defined on data page, then you have to understand it. How actually they are getting a source of these properties, how actually they are modifying it. If suppose you are working in some production support application, they will tell you actually in production support people will do these kind of issues also they will take. If suppose any new enhancement came, like to add one more thing in a drop down, first they have to understand from where the drop down values are coming.
Hmm.
Are they coming from property defined value or what is the source? You have other sources also, right? Go to your section. Go to your section. You have already opened it. Yeah,
Hmm.
here see there are other sources also, right? You can keep report definition also. If you keep report definition also, it will ask for parameter. You keep report definition,
Hmm.
you
Applies
give
to.
data table editor applies to class, you give it cake hyphen fw hyphen cake order hyphen data hyphen
Data
yeah,
lookup.
correct lookup. You can select that one. And if you click on down arrow, you will get the report definition, data table, data report. It will also ask for parameters, see, category.
Hmm. Because in here only in parameters we have
We have all
set
defined,
defined
right?
as category. Yeah.
Correct.
If I set
And
multiple, then it will enter
it will ask for multiple. It will take from,
parameters.
it
Right.
will take multiple parameters. It will filter.
And this value is for like mapping this value. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Category value,
Property
right?
value.
Hmm.
Yes.
Correct. And sometimes what happens, this one we are hard coding it, right? Like in double quotes, we are hard coding it, right?
Hmm.
Cake.
But we can also refer a property here. Like suppose you have only one drop down, okay?
Hmm.
Suppose you have suppose you have two drop downs, okay? First drop down is like you can select cake or chocolate.
Hmm.
Based on first drop down, you have to pass a category to second drop down. If you select cake, it has to display cakes in the second drop down, or if you are selecting chocolate, it has to display chocolate values.
Right.
Then what you will do in the first drop down, you will normally hard code the value,
Hmm.
like category value, and to the second drop down, you will set that property here.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will give dot and you will give that value. So whenever
Value.
you select cake, in clipboard it will be stored like cake, right? So the cake will be passed as a category. See, suppose if you have selected India, here it has to show India states. For actual dynamic referencing, you can set a, you actually need not hard code the value. You can actually pass a property dot like that.
Right.
Okay, any questions here? Dilip, how we are passing it, the value. This one will no one tell you like this much things. Okay.
Normally, we are previously we are adding here the direct value, right?
Yeah, previously the
Direct
first
value.
one, if you open and see, cancel this one, Sonali.
Property
First one, if
one
you see,
or
it will be
cake name one?
cake name. First one, cake name. Previous.
This is our property, right?
This one will be like as defined on property.
Yeah.
And if you open that property, inside that property, you will have the information. If you open that property,
Yes.
inside this, you will have the value.
What
See,
is cake
chocolate
name?
strawberry.
Hmm.
You understand the difference?
Right.
We are not defining anything on property. We are
Yes.
creating one generalized data source for entire our application.
Hmm.
If suppose you have something like payment, okay, you have something like you have to choose like a credit card, debit card, okay.
Yeah.
In now for that one, what you will do, you will add in a lookup table like card info. You will add a category called card info. You will in property value, you will give credit for one thing and debit for another thing.
Correct. Yes.
And actually to show that one on UI, you will pass card info as some parameter.
Yeah.
You understand, Sanal? Dilip?
Yes, different kind of parameter we can add. Like
Right.
if you're
For
after this category.
entire our application, we can manage our drop-down values from a single table. That is the main understanding.
Right.
All our applications values can be categorized here.
Right.
Okay.
Mm,
Any question?
can I delegate or cancel this for now?
Yeah, you can delegate, but actually we'll again need to log in with users access group to check. You can cancel
I mean,
it.
there is no other user available, right?
Correct. There is no other
Right.
user, right? Anyway, you cannot say. But you understand the main purpose, right? How to delegate. See,
Yeah.
not only the tables, okay, you can delegate some decisioning rules and when conditions also.
Okay. So we have this option to edit columns as well.
Yeah, if you add one more category, you can add two filters you can add. First of all, you need to add this one in the data model tab. Click on Canvas.
Okay.
First, you have to create one property. Go to data model. Yeah, here you have to add it, and then you have to add the column.
Okay.
Correct.
There only.
Category.
Records. Here
Yes,
in actions.
no, I think refresh.
Yeah.
Refresh.
Then directly, I think yeah, click on come down.
Category
You
I
have
have
to add
one.
come down. Yeah. Is there, no? Submit it.
Yeah. Okay, I can modify the values as well.
Correct.
Actually, there is no record for one. That's why it was not showing.
Yeah, one I think we had
Got
deleted or something
deleted.
happened,
Yeah.
but that is not an issue. But main idea you understand why we have given serial number. Serial number acts as a key, and like to identify unique records, we have given serial number. For category, we have given category. We have property to show what values to come in a drop down. We have created property value.
Right.
Any questions till now?
No.
Is this fine? This is good only, right? Today.
Yeah.
Yes, and another thing is, Shuman, just I wanted to know this one. Like whenever you are adding any record here directly, okay, and instead of adding here, if you are importing, okay, the same impact will be there because normally what is happening, suppose some
Yeah,
cases.
you can. Okay, let's do one thing. You just export this one, Sonali. Export.
Yeah. This is fine,
Save
right?
it
Save
to
it.
somewhere.
Yes.
Save it to somewhere, and you delete all the records here. We'll import
Okay.
once.
No. We can go to Excel sheet. I mean CSV file. That
Yeah,
file
it
you
will
have
show.
downloaded.
You have, yeah, click on the bottom. You have
Yes.
open this one. It will show
Here
all
also.
the who has
Correct.
updated, who has created, who has modified at what time, everything it will show.
Correct. Here also you can add, right?
Here also you can add, and again you have to import it. Okay.
Yes. Input it.
Again you have to import. If suppose this is C, if suppose you have only 1 or 2 data elements, then you can directly add it there.
Correct.
Or else you have so many, some hundreds of records in one Excel sheet. You can copy those sheets into one CSV format file, and you can import it. While you are importing, it will show you. You have these many duplicates. You have these many things. Duplicates is there. Do you want to replace, or do you want to bypass? Like
But,
if you want to replace, it will actually replace that existing one.
and
Correct.
here we have so many columns, right? But on in the table we have just category, a serial
Correct.
number,
In the
property,
table, it will show only the main things. These are
right?
all from the background.
So at the time of importing, we should have all these exported columns, or it's
No,
fine,
not required. Not
not
required.
required. Okay. Okay.
Whenever you're importing it, okay, it will ask, it will check for, and the import is also now changed. Previously, import used to be very simple. Now there is so much thing, so much complex, like so much advanced it became. You go on and click on import. It is asking, it became like a wizard now, some kind of wizard. Click on import. It will be, see this, choose one file. The same file you can choose.
Downloads.
Okay, you can click on add or update. Yeah, you can click on next. It will give the count also, if I'm not wrong. These many records are there. See, serial number, it is asking serial match existing records by, see, it is asking key serial number. Okay. See, mapped 4, skip 10, it is saying.
We have to select it. We can select it
No.
again.
No,
I
need of
think this is the
selection.
value whatever you have showing in the front end. I mean, in the
Correct.
data page, it is showing. So you can go for next.
You can directly click on next, but
Yes.
for your information, if you want to make any modifications, you can do it. It has
Yes.
become very advanced. Okay. Previously, this.
See, yes, we can go now next. Start validation. Yes, validate rows. How many rows it will show here? The current validation status only it will show the details.
Correct.
Continue import.
Continue. Yes.
Yeah, continue import.
Yeah.
Wait.
Here it will show if any mismatch or any duplicate records or something. Here it will say like
See,
whether
the
it is
rows
added.
added is 0. See, records added is 0. Records updated is 6, means you will not get any new records because the existing records only you have imported, right?
Right.
Yes.
So you will not get any new records. So when the rows failed, you see, if suppose some key is missing, okay,
Yeah.
then it will get as rows failed in rows failed category.
Okay.
If you click on finish, you may not find any change.
Yeah. It's the
Because
same.
same record only.
Because you understand, you can import also, but import has also now from 8 or 8.2, it became like this wizard. Previously, it used to be very simple, okay, but now it was changed a lot of things. Got it right?
Yeah.
Sonal? Okay, now today what we have covered, we have created one data type, we have created local data storage, we have verified this data page, we have created that Pega has created data page, report definition, we have passed the parameters to report definition, we have added a records to this our local data storage, and we have visualized the data on a screen.
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions till now?
Nothing as of now.
Fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me which topics do you need? Like this is what I have planned. But if you have any questions on any other topics, like for deployments, you have anything on product file creation, or any other questions. If you have, you can ask me on any topic.
Yes. Normally, I wanted to know, like, someone, I don't know it is in course or not, out of syllabus, but
Okay.
normally this product file, okay,
Yeah,
during
will
our deployment and all. So directly here, how we are getting, I mean, suppose we are adding any rule set or adding any newly changes. In that cases, like how, from where we'll get directly the product file? I mean,
okay.
from here or anything?
Okay, let me tell you. Okay.
Yeah, high
Firstly,
level also. Yes.
product file is used for deployments. Okay.
Yes.
We'll be developing a code in our dev environment, and we'll move the code to QA or UAT or pre-prod or SIT or production, right?
Yes.
So for migrating a code from one environment to another environment, we require this product file. Okay. Once a product is created and once it is deployed, it will go ahead to higher environment.
Right.
You know, first thing, before creating a product, you have to understand there are two types of rules in Pega. One is data instances, one is rule instances. Data instances are these kind of data types. You have this data type you saw, right? There is no check-in and checkouts. The data type lookup doesn't have check-in and checkouts. This is a data instance. Which rules doesn't have check-ins and checkouts are called data instances. Okay. If I'll show you a few more roles which doesn't have check-ins and checkouts. You click on data type. You click on records, Sonal. Records. Click on sysadmin, I think. You see, you have that. I forgot that. Dynamic system settings. You have something called. You didn't have. Okay, then you see on the
Dynamic system set.
I have it. You open one record here.
Any
You
record?
open, yeah, anything you can open. See, this is one data instance. Data instance means it doesn't have check-ins and checkouts. Okay, you have two types of. First thing is like your rule instances. Second thing is like data instances. You see the properties, the activities, the report definitions. These are all rule instances. Like rule instances in the sense the class starts with the rule dash. See, all the activities will be under a class called rule obj activity. Rule dash obj dash activity.
Right.
Don't get confused. You just simply understand like we have two types of rules. See, everything in Pega is called a rule, right? We have already discussed this thing. Data type is a rule, data transform is a rule, activity is a rule, report definition is a rule. Everything is called rule. Now these rules are of two types. One is data instances, one is rule instances. Okay, whenever you're creating a rule, whenever you're creating a product file, adding rule instances to the product file is very easy. Adding rule instance to a product file is very easy. Okay, now let's see how to create a product.
Yeah.
To expand here, yeah, here you only have product, right? You see in the letter P, you have product. Yeah, click on product. You click on create a product. Or I think you have one product already. Yeah, you can click on test or something. Click on create and open. Yeah, product version you can give a 01.01.01. 01. Or I think hyphen you have to click on create and open. Okay. Okay, this is a product you have created. Product is test. Okay, product is test. Now see, it is asking which application you want to include. Include in the sense which applications you have to move from one environment to higher environment. Kcoder is our application. Yeah, Kcoder. And the version, you click on down arrow, it will ask for, it will show you. Yeah, same version. Okay. Now it is asking include associated data. Associated data means do you want to include data instances? If you want to, if it is a first time deployment, okay, then in higher environment, you will not have anything there. This lookup and all will not be available. So you will include it. Okay, you select, check that checkbox. And do you want to include custom production rules? Like production rules are nothing but delegated rule sets. Okay, There will be some delegated rule sets. If you want, you have to check that one, or else you actually no need to check. We don't have any production rule sets now, so you will not check. Okay, delta mode is not required. Include rule history. You will include that. If you open any rule, you click on that any section or anything. Yeah, you click cancel. Go to history. You click on view full history. Click on history for all versions. Below you have history for all. See, you got, this is a very small application, so we have only 3 rule history instances. Like 12/13 on some July 16th, you have some instances. This is a history, rule history. If you want to migrate this history also to higher environment, okay, you have to check that one. You have that, go to the test product file is there. Now what it will do is, like, in the background, what it will do, it will actually include some tables. Like you will have some tables, like history tables you will be having. Include rule history means you will be having history tables. Those history tables it will include in the product file. Okay, in the background it will do that thing. If you don't want that history to be migrated, okay, you actually no need to check that one. But better to check it, because there is no no impact, right? Nothing will happen if you mode also. Okay, include data types is there. You have created one data type now. Like lookup is one data type. You want to include the data type. You check that one. Update dependent application, that is not required. Actually, that is when you are working on any frameworks and all, you will check. But as of now, you understand the first thing, right? Include associated data, include rule history, include data types. Now, if you have just kept these things like this, and you click on save, now it will migrate entire application. Like whatever the things you have, it will migrate all the application to higher environment. Now you come down. You can click on preview. Come down, click on preview product file. Yeah. You can check here how many rules are actually migrating. See, you have 100 rules in cake order. You see 100. You expanded rule set, cake order rule set. Cake order rule set you expand. One second. Take your more. Yeah, 010101 is there. Now expand that one 00 or 010102 also. Anything. Suppose you have that rule OBC, that these are all rule instances. You see, everything is starting with the rule dash, right? If you click on rule obj property, you have 5, right? You click on that 5. See, you have created these 5 properties now, right? Category 1,
right?
At class 4. Those are all properties will migrate to higher environment. You need not again create those things and all. The code will move from this environment to higher environment. You understand?
Yeah.
The first thing is to actually deploy your entire application, okay? Full application. But that one you will do only one time. But for the first time, you will deploy the entire application. From the next time, you actually no need to deploy all these things. You need to deploy whatever the code you have created, right?
Yeah.
So close. You understand the preview use, right? Preview, you can see, you see you have rule obj activity. You click on one rule obj in 010101. You have rule obj activity, right?
OBJ activity, this one.
Yeah, you click on number 1. We have created one activity, right?
Right.
Fetch order details or something. So those all will get deployed, okay? This is a product. Product means those all will get deployed to higher environment.
Okay.
You understand? Now, if you want to restrict this one, you need not to deploy every time, right? You every time no need these things, right? You only require whatever the code changes you have made. So you click on cancel. You check out this. Check out. Check it. Now what people will do? Go to the top. They will not include entire application. They will not include. You actually delete that one.
First one, first row.
Yeah, first row. Okay, entire application is not required to deploy. Already the application is there. You need to deploy your small changes. Now they will add rule sets. You click on down arrow. The rule set is cake order, right? Our rule set is cake order. You select the cake order, and the minimum version is 010101. 010102 you give. 010102. And highest version is also same 010102. Then what happens? Only that particular rule set version will get deployed.
Correct. Yes.
Cake order is our application. Yeah, you click on exclude non-version rules. Non-version rules are nothing but data types and all. Data types doesn't have versions, right? So go to lookup. Go to lookup. Lookup you have created, right?
Data.
Yeah, data type. You have the rule set cake order, but you don't have the version. If you click on it, if you click on that section, go to section. This is a section. You see cake order is there, rule set version is there. 01010. But lookup doesn't have version. So what the product file is asking, go to product file. In this particular version, you are excluding non-version rules. Means you are not deploying your data types and all. You are only including your rule instance. Means you are only including your activities, properties, data transforms, report definitions. That thing you are including. Now you save it and click on preview. Save it. Come down, click on preview.
Now it's
See,
so
now
less.
you have only 12 rules. 12 rules. Previously, how many you have? You have so many, right?
111. Yes.
Right. Now you expand. See, only these rules will get deployed.
Okay.
Rule UI view is there. No? That is some section, I think. You click on that one, last one. Rule UI view. See, this is something lookup on something it got added view. Okay, this is I think lookup view is there no, for a data page. That one I think. Okay, you understand, right? This one 010102, how you have to give the version and if you want to deploy 010101 rule set, see how actually it will work is like Dilip, for every defect they will include one rule set version. Suppose you have got one bug, okay, one defect you have got. They will open one rule set version like 020203 something rule set version they will open.
Yes.
You will make your code changes in that rule set version, that bug fix.
Yes.
And that rule set will get locked. You have to lock the rule set. After locking the rule set, you have to create a product file for that rule set. Means you have to create one product. You have to include that rule set like this. What now we have done, right? Like this.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
After
And downloading
our rule set.
Yes. I mean that file. Suppose we are sending to the support team or a deployment team. So we need to download that file, right? That product
Correct.
file.
You have to submit. Yeah. Close this window, Sonal. Close this window. Submit it. You will actually check in this code. Submit if you think. See, after you will giving you a preview product file, you will check here whether all your rules were included in the product or not. Okay. And then you will check in this product file. You click on check in. You give some comments, some WIP or something, work in progress or something.
Just a character or something.
Okay. You check in this one. And what you have to do is like come down. You have create product.
Yes,
yeah, you click on create product file. It will create one zipped file. Actually, you give some design. You give some test 1, 2, 3 or something. I think it will fail creation for us because the rule set is unlocked, right?
Okay.
Yeah, click on the zip. Yeah. You save it somewhere.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Now what happens, Dilip? Actually, this zip you will give to your deployment team.
Deployment. Yes, we are getting this file.
Here we have again some types of deployments. Okay, few people will use Smart CI/CD for deployments. Okay, some people will use Bitbucket and Jenkins for deployment. Okay, some people will use deployment manager for deployment. See, our project we will use deployment manager. Pega has provided deployment manager application, that is also Pega application, which we can deploy the code from one environment to another environment. It is a very new and very advanced deployment type. So we are using that one, deployment manager, to deploy from one environment to another. Few people, what they will do, they will manually import. Okay, this is a zip
Configuration
file.
from configuration, right?
Yeah, you close this window, Sonali. You click on that configure. On the top header, you have configure. Top header.
Above
No,
application.
K-Coder, launch portal. There.
Okay. This, yeah.
Yes.
Configure here system. Actually, I forgot the path. System
Release.
release. I think
Come down.
release.
Yes. Hotfix
Upgrade.
manager.
Oh no. No.
Hotfix manager. Otherwise, like integration. No. Go back integration.
Somewhere you will have.
Yes.
I think it's case management. Okay.
Tools. Somewhere it is there.
Rule from file. No, click on the case management. Top you have case management. You hover on case management. Tools. Somewhere you have import export.
Yes. That. Yeah,
Actually, we are using deployment manager. No, that's why I to forget the path. Actually, if you see one by one, not the one. Organization security is there. See on org. Yeah, import that one only. That distribution import. You will import. Click on import. See, it will. This is called manual deployment. Okay. No,
Yes.
this one is no one is following this practice. Okay. Only old applications like which are built on 7 version, they're using this one. But generally, people are using these things like deployment manager, Bitbucket, Jenkins, or Smart CI/CD. Smart CI/CD in the sense it is a continuous development, like continuous integration and continuous development. CI/CD. CI/CD pipelines they are using. Here you can local file is there. You can choose the zip file. This thing you have to do in higher environment. Okay, Sonali, keep in mind. You are actually, this code is already present in this environment. You click on open.
Already exists.
Click OK. Yeah, this zip it is saying this product is already there. Means that code is already there. You click on next. Here, I think it will see here you can exclude. Okay. Yeah. Exclude some rules actually. Do not set restore point to save during metadata. Enable advanced mode to provide. Yeah, you click that one. Enable advanced mode to provide granular control over import rules. See, if you don't want to one rule to get deployed to this version, okay, from the product, you don't want one rule. You click on next. No. You click on that show content details once.
Yes,
See,
those things.
All rules. See the 12 rules which are in product, those are all get importing here. Click on done. Here somewhere you can remove also. Click on next.
I guess it will be imported.
But these are all already present in your application. Okay, 1 second. The following instance already exists in the system. See, it is saying. These are all already there, right? So generally you can handle it from here also, but you understand it how to deploy from one version to another version.
Right.
For deploying, okay, you have to understand that product rule very carefully. Each and every checkbox, each and everything you have to understand. Okay, if you check this one, which rules will include? If you didn't check, which rules will include? The test is there. You click on cancel. You don't need to import it. Go to the test 0101 version. Yeah, here below also you have global exclusions. You have okay. If you want to exclude anything specifically, if you want to select a class and press query is there, na? Select a class and press query. See, suppose you have this lookup value is there, na? Drop down list. Okay. Suppose you have 100 records. These 100 records are present in all the environments. Now you have added 2 records. Extra 2 drop-down values you have added. Okay. Now to add those drop-down values, okay, what you need not deploy all the 100 records again, right? 100 records are already present in all the environments.
Right.
Now you need to add 2 extra values.
Right.
To add those 2 extra values, you need not actually deploy all the records, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to only deploy those 2 records.
Right.
So what you will do, you will give here that class. You give the class cake FW, it will come. No, you can type it here, it will come. No, not there. Below. Individual instances is there, right? Individual. Cake hyphen F2. Click on down arrow. Okay, it will show. Look up. It will take some time. Click on query. Because a small application, it might take that much time, but generally it will take. See, you can select if you whatever the thing you have added, it will show here. Okay. See, it is showing you serial number, right? 3, 34, 2, 5, 6. You understood?
Yes, yeah. That number we need to select. Either of the number.
Yeah, if suppose you have added 4 is there, na? 4 you have added newly. Then you will only select that 4, click on submit. Now it will add that PZINS key. See, that key came, that unique key. If you click on preview, come down, save it and click on preview.
It's also checked out.
Yeah, I check out, cancel it, check out and
Now it should be
save
saved.
it. Yeah. Now previously there are 12 rules, right? Now you click on preview. Now see.
Another one added, application framework data.
Application framework data. Yeah, that class you expand. No. This is a data instance, right? So it will not show there below. That no, not that one. Cake dash is there. No? Expand that one. Cake dash. Expand it. FW data dash. Yeah, click on that one. Last hyperlink is there. No? Click on that. See, it has added a 4. Whatever you are including in a product file, you have to first very careful that you are including all the details. Like you are including whatever the rules you are fixed for that one user story or for any defect. You will be modifying or creating some rules, right? He as a developer, you will be aware of it, right? Whatever the things you have created. So all those rules which you have created, you have to include in the product file. You have to come here, check the preview. If something is not there, if you don't know, you have to ask someone or you have to get help from someone, because product files only senior level people will create. Mostly the new people, they will not give to create a product file. So they will create a product file. They will ask you if suppose Dilip is a lead. He will ask yeah, Sonali, in which rule set version you have made your changes. You will say, I have made my changes in so and so rule set version. Dilip will include that rule set in the product file, and he will ask you, are there any data instances you have made changes? Like, have you modified any data rules? If suppose you said, I have added 2 records in this table, then he will come here and he will include it. Or else you told, suppose I have created 2 DSS rules. DSS is nothing but dynamic data settings. I have created 2 DSS rules. Then he will come and he will add it, because those are all data instances, right? You have to tell to the person who is creating a product specifically, I have created these data instances. You add these data instances to a product rule. After everything is done, after checking in the product file, you click on preview, and that particular developer has to verify whether all the rules which he has created, because he only will be aware, right?
Right.
The lead actually may create a product file, but he will not be completely aware of the rules which you have modified, right? So the developer will verify whether all the rules were included in the product file or not. Once he told that, yeah, you can go ahead and deploy, then they will deploy the product file.
Correct.
If suppose something is missing, then you have to, generally what they will do, generally they will create another product file. Actually, you can check out this one, and you can, this product is also having version, right? You close this window.
Yes.
This product is also having version. They can include the rules in this product, and they can redeploy the same product, but they will not do. You click on cancel and go to the top. You have test 010101, right? See 01, yeah. After, see the ID test 01.01.01 is there, right? Yeah. So generally, what they will do, they will not redeploy the same product. You have an ability, you have an option to redeploy, but they will not do it. Once a product is deployed, they will lock it, and they will never unlock the product. They will not change anything. They will create a new product, and they will deploy.
Right.
You understand the product rules. You can see the deployment tab. Go to the deployment tab. You are in a contents tab, right? Deployment tab. See, you can also do some activity. See, you can include some binary file. You have to import some readme some. Whenever you are downloading any packages, they will give you a readme file, right? Before installing, they can read the file, how to install it. You can revalidate it. So many things you can do. But this is a very high level, Dilip. You understand, right? How we can create a product.
Yeah. That's just for my information. I was asking.
Yeah, but this takes the time. Okay, product rules. Creating a product. So actually, for first time or some thing, you can actually ask your friends or some seniors or someone. You can take them to the call and you can create it. But creation of product, you must do a preview. Okay, then only you will get to understand what rules that were included.
Got it.
Yeah. I had a few more things, but I think so if that can be covered in next sessions. One more. If we can get one more POC, we can try on our own. Very easy one, simple one. Or many small thing. If you can give like small assignment kind of thing, I want to actually try on my own. And then maybe show it to you later that if that is fine or not.
A small assignment in a sense, you can practice on your own. Like you can take a real-time applications. You can take your leave application. You can practice on your own. Initially, you give every user like 5 leaves. He can apply a leave like from date and end date. He can submit it. It will go for approval. Once he was approved that one, the leave balance has to be detected based on number of days. It has to calculate the total number of days. How many days, like based on from and end date, it has to take a difference of dates, and it has to actually debit from total number of days. Like that, you can do. See, you can take a real-time applications only. You can take, we have taken some order application. You can take something like a Pega people. See, actually, before you are implementing any application, better to go through that PDM website. They have given Gogo Road application, right, for your practice.
Right.
You can, they have given steps to replicate also, like steps to do also. You can start looking into those steps and you can develop. Actually. Okay.
CSA.
Yeah. And you have functions like you have daytime functions to calculate the dates between days. You can do a business calendar. You will have so many functions are also there in Pega. You have to see those are all will come with practice. Okay. Yeah, but
And
again,
yes.
Yeah, Dilip, go ahead.
Another thing like this performance analyzer, I mean application DB trace is a option like right side corner. That is the option we need to check.
Performance analyzers and all deprecated in this 8 version, Dilip.
Okay. Oh.
PAs and all not there.
And there were, you said once, like you will give a brief about decision table, something.
Yeah, decisioning rules. Okay, before going to that one, I'll tell you which topics we haven't covered. Okay, take a note on a notepad, open one notepad. I will tell you which were left out, okay? Because you have to get an understanding, right? Which were left out, which we have covered.
Yeah.
We have left out the agents. Agents we have left out. Agents are job schedulers.
Job scheduler, yes.
Job schedulers we have left out, and then we have left SLAs we have left, but SLA is all similar to agent only, but you can write it down. SLA we have left. And integration part we have left, connectors. Integration we have left. Okay. And the rule resolution we have left. Rule resolution we have left. Declarative rules we have left. Declarative rules are like declare expressions. I'll give a brief idea. Declarative rules we have left. And then
the database management, like external database integration, something like that, we need to cover, not required.
What Dilip?
External database integration.
Yeah, that is only integration. That is only connectors.
Okay. Right.
Integration comes in under integration only. You will get the connectors and services.
Correct.
Okay. Declarative rules we have left, and rule resolution we have left. After that,
should I open CSA syllabus if need be?
No, in CSA, yeah, you can open, but they will not give in this detailed manner. They will, in one heading itself, they will cover everything. And case status are all not a big topic. You can set a case status and data transforms also. Yeah, this one is there, right? Work queues, work groups, that is something we have left out. Work baskets. Work queues are also called work baskets. That one we have left. Okay, and then
cascading approval.
Rule resolution will come under CSA actually. Rule level. So rule delegation also comes in CSA only. I think they have clubbed the topics in this one. Entire Pega they have given, I think, not like CSA and CSA.
Oh, okay. That is what I doubted. Like anything missing.
Decisions will come in CSA only, but that is very easy. Report definitions we have covered. Joins, I think we have covered, right? The advantages of report definitions we thought, right? While doing OBJ browse. Report definitions, I think we have gone through the joins also, right? Class joins we have defined to club two tables. Do you remember?
Yes. I think yes, we have covered on that previously.
Yeah, Sonali, have you remembered or can you?
Yeah. I remember that in the session it was covered, but I don't remember practically like join.
Yeah, practically it's not possible for us because we didn't have so many tables here, right? These are student but theoretically we have covered, right? How to do it.
Yeah.
I think we have joined also. I think you just once go to that session recording. I didn't have the access for the recording. I think we have covered. I'm thinking while we discussed that in starting.
Okay, we'll see.
Like anything I need to.
Yeah, integration. I'm telling right in CSA is the integration. In the integration sense, you will get everything. Error handling, managing integrations and all. Application debugging, log files, you cannot do it here. Unit testing is nothing but just testing what testing you are doing on screen, whether the data is coming on or not. Yeah, DB trace, the tracing you have done. PAL was removed actually from this one from Pega 8. Application administration. These things are all CSA, Dilip, like access groups and all. Access groups. Project overview. Interview mocktails. Okay. Justified resources. Certification preparation. Okay, I think most of the things we have covered, and I have told you, right, which things we have differentiated. Those things only, I think, right?
Correct.
Here on. Yeah. But decisioning will come in CSA only. Decisioning is a very simple concept. I think it's a very easy. You have majorly have two types of decision rules, decision tree and decision table. You have other decisioning rules also, the map values and all, but those are all people will not use. You can open one decision table. I can explain you decision. You are ordering some mobile from Amazon. Based on your country, based on your state, based on your PIN code, some products will be available, right?
Yes.
So that is all taking a decisioning, like decision from the system. So if you click on decision, you have category rights only on the top. Third one in the records. Third one.
Yes.
Decision. You expand it. You have decision table, then decision table. First open decision table and open any one of the rule. You can easily identify the decision tables. It will look like you open any one rule decision table. Let's see. Better if I have so many. Yeah, you see. See, they are checking. First one they are checking. This is how decision table looks like. It has some rows and columns. If you understand, you can easily understand if some condition they have given. If that condition is true, then you return this value.
Correct.
Suppose you are India, you are from Andhra Pradesh, you are from Hyderabad, then you return these value. It's like taking decision. If not, if it is false, it will go to second condition, else if. If suppose that is also false, it will go for third condition. If suppose all are false, it will go for otherwise condition.
Correct.
You understand? See, decision table is
I
like
mean,
to return
all the query you are depending here in this method, right?
Correct. You have to give it here. Like you open any other decision rule, Sonali, for better understanding. This is also fine. They have used functions here, but still. Any other random, you can click anywhere. See here, if you see, if some model type they're checking, if you click that one, you just privated it, you can see that property value they will check. Yeah, you click on that model type. No, on the top model type you can click. See, they are checking some param model type. Param in the sense they are checking some parameterized value which was given on some section or somewhere. How we have given param value as cake, or how we have given some param value as some decor. Similarly, they might have given some param value like adaptive model or something, right? You understand? Based on that parameter value, they are checking. If you click on cancel, if the parameter value which they have provided is suppose that is adaptive model, okay, then it will return this one, the which was given in return column. If suppose that is whether regression or logistic regression or linear regression, like any four of that, okay, if suppose any four of that, it will return this regression. On the top only have it, regression. Fourth,
that else condition part it will return.
Fourth record. Yeah, that one. See, that is all one group, okay? Like whatever the value is there in that model type, like if suppose any value is present of those four, it will return this one, what is present in the right hand side.
Correct.
Understand, Sonali, what I'm trying to say? If suppose first one is true, it will return that one and it will end the logic there. Or else if first one is false, it will go to second one. If second one is false, it will go to third one. Third one is false, it will go to the fourth one. Okay, and if suppose nothing is true, then it will return the otherwise condition. You saw in the last you have otherwise. So that is what unknown we are getting, right? Some unknown value or something. If suppose nothing is there, if nothing condition is true, then it will return that otherwise. This is a decision table. This looks like a table, right?
Correct.
Now if we open decision tree, close few tabs, starting you have it, address, d underscore lookup, those things you close. Not declare expression.
Decision tree. Okay.
Now open any one role from decision tree. See, this is a decision tree. How it will invoke is here they are all given only if condition. Can you open any other rule, Sunil? Not this one. This acts like a decision table only. This is also acts like a decision table only. Actually, how it will act is like it is like a nested if. Okay, if suppose first if is true, it will go to next if like you know this one. Like in C language, you will write like if something is true, it will go inside, and again it will
loop,
check the.
right?
You cannot say that as a loop. It is a nested if. Okay, you can search nested if in the Google. That one will be helpful, I think, for visualizing nested if. Nested if. Yeah, click. Not a Microsoft one. Some Java T point you can click. You search for nested if Java T point. Yeah, this is a good website. Come down. Did they given any example? Still come down. See any syntax. This is a data addition table. That's a else if. If else is nothing but see if else is nothing but decision table. Okay, if else is a decision table. If suppose first thing is true, it will return that one, or it will go and check for second thing. But next, okay, then go to that Pega only. I'll open any other rule. We'll see some rules will be there for very good example. Open anything randomly. Nothing configured. Okay, if nothing is configured, then we will configure. Okay. No, open previous one only. I will configure. We'll say how to configure. You can see in recent tab in your recents. Second one, yeah. Second one or third one. Click on the third. Yeah, this one. Privately read this one. I'll explain you. See, if something is true. See, this is a decision table. So this is a decision tree. Okay. This is like a tree. If something is true, it will go inside and check for next condition, or it will return anything. Okay. If suppose if something blank is there, it means there you have to write your condition. If that is true, then return something. You click on that first one, Sonali. If is there, right? Click on that one. Yeah, click, double click. See, if the condition you have to write it there. If suppose that condition is true, then return this value similar to decision table only. Right? The decision table is also same, right? If something is true, then it will return something. But instead of return, you can do so many actions here. Click on that return, you'll get a drop down. Continue, you will get, or yeah, you can click on continue. See here, see how it has came. You click on the first one, Sonal. First, yeah. See, let's try to build a condition here. If country equal to India, okay, then continue. Country double equal to India. You just write it for just understanding. Okay, then continue. You are actually continuing it. Means you are going to nested if condition inside if. Then you click on that second if. And state equal to some Maharashtra. State equal to Maharashtra. Okay. Equal to, you can write it this side because this looks like, yeah, Maharashtra, you have to write it this side. Equal to was already given, right? Remove the equal to also. Maharashtra. Then actually you can return something. Actually, you can return some value, or else you can again continue. You click on that return again.
Yes.
Yeah, you can click on the return. You can again continue. See, inside if you have so many conditions, right? This is like a nested if. Now, if a pin code equal to some 50001, you write it right. Pin code equal to, you can write it this side. Actually, quotations is not required on the left side because those are our properties. 5001, yeah, something. Then instead of continue, you can return some kind of value you can return, or else you click on that return. Instead of return, you can click on take action. Take action means you can set so many things. Yeah, click on that actions. See, you click on plus icon. You can set some properties similar to data transforms. Data transform you will do set, right? If all these conditions are true, then you can do some actions here. Set a property value equal to value. You understand?
We can, in actions, we can only do set.
We can set, but instead of actions, you click on actions again. Instead of action, no, click on that when that root, that condition. Click on that if is there. Click on that. Yeah, click on instead of take action. See, you can call. See, this is an interview question. Okay, how to call a decision tree from a decision tree? You can call decision tree here. You can call it decision table also from decision tree. You can select that one. Decision call decision table is the last one. It will call a decision table. It will also decision table name. You have to give a decision table name. Okay, these are all decision table. You can click on that crosshair icon. It will open that rule.
Oh, okay.
Okay, these are interview questions. Okay, how to call a decision table from decision table from decision tree. This is very confusing actually, but for interviews you have to prepare. And you click on that call decision table again. Okay, instead of all things, you can actually evaluate. Click on evaluate. Evaluate means I think it will return true or false. Evaluate means if it is true, yeah, evaluate means you can set it to true or false actually. Okay. Generally they will set true or false.
Yes.
Like a pin code equal to 547 true, then it will set as true or else it is false. Okay. This is a decision tree. Decision tree in the sense it is a nested if condition. Nested if in the sense you understand it. What is a nested if? First is true, it will go and check for second one. If second is true, it will go and check for third one. Based on those actions, whether it's to continue or whether to return, it will actually perform. But in case of decision table, if first one is true, then it will return, or else it will go for second one. You understand? It is not a nested, it is just single condition.
Normally, we are giving like elif condition in the scripting, right? Like that only it will go.
Correct. Again, these are all our requirements. Okay, these are all our business requirements. Based on a requirement, we will actually check if suppose what will actually suits our requirement. That rule will create.
I have questions. So for this decision tree, we can set this then to return as well, right?
Correct.
If we set it as a return and suppose we return a value and there are other conditions as well, like if, else, so it will just continue till return, right? And it won't proceed further. Okay.
It will not return the otherwise. It will just return until there.
Right. And for decision table, we have suppose 3 entries or 4 entries. So we got our solution in the second entry. So will it go and check third and fourth row?
No, it will not check. It will not check.
Okay.
But decision table will check.
Yeah, for decision table only.
Yeah, decision table, you have evaluate all rows. One checkbox will be there. Go to results tab. Go to results. Yeah, see, you have evaluate all rows. No? Then it will check. If you are evaluating all rows, it will check.
So if it is not, if it is unchecked, then the first solution
First
will
one
be
will be
okay.
returned.
Okay. And in actions, what are all can be done in decision?
Actions you can set. You can set. That's it.
Only set.
Correct.
Okay. So we can't call decision table from another decision table.
You can call from it here. You can call. There's an interview question. Okay, that's one. Actually, I was a bit confused. You just check. Okay, you have 4 questions here. How to call a decision table from decision table? How to call decision tree from decision tree? How to call decision table from decision tree? How to call decision tree from decision table? Vice versa. 4 combinations. Okay, in those 4 combinations, one thing is not possible. That one I have forgotten that one.
So how do we call if we have to call anything? Maybe decision
Click
table.
on actions. Click on actions. Not actions. I guess click cancel. Click on that first row. Yeah, click on that first row. Yeah, you have that settings icon, right? Yeah, click there. You can call. Yeah, you can browse. You can use obtain value function, or I think px evaluate decision. You search for px evaluate. Px evaluate eva evaluate evaluate. Yeah, click search. See, you have decision tree, decision table, right? You can add one thing there. So if suppose the first condition is true, then it will again invoke another decision table. You understand?
Yeah. Here we have to write the name.
Correct.
Yes,
you have to you hover on that one. It will show you how to use. You hover on that function. That function is there, no fx. No, not on the left hand side. Yeah, see, string px evaluate decision table in braces. String primary page name, comma string rule name. You have to give
2
like
things you
this.
need to
What is the
provide.
page and what is the correct 2 arguments. If you don't know, okay, how to give this one, if you don't know, you copy that function. No, not entire thing until decision table, until px brace also not required. You copy and search it on the top.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Global search. Yes.
And you open the first one. String or boolean, whatever you want. You close some few times. You open anything. Suppose this is a function you need to check how to use. Okay, then you open this one and click on actions and view references. So you will get where this function is getting used in entire Pega. Something is there, right, in when rule or some data transform. You open that one. No. You have no. Close this one. Close. Go to that. You click on that. No. Wait. You close this one and you click on again view references. Actions view reference. You click on the pencil icon. Don't click on the rule name. Okay. On the right side of rule name, you have pencil icon. You click there. In this rule, they are using this function. See, they are using in 1.4, 1.1.4.
Evaluate decision table.
You can click on the gear icon. Yeah, and you can see actually how actually they are using it. Similarly, you can also use in your rule. Click on the gear icon. Click on cancel. Cancel, you have beside create and open. Beside create and open, you have right. Click on the gear icon. Correct.
Build an expression.
Yeah.
Left
Correct.
that.
No, that's the gear icon. No. Yeah, that is correct. This is a gear icon. The left one is a crosshair icon.
Okay.
Gear icon will open this expression builder. See, you can see how actually they are using. They're using some page name, right? PZ, PX get step page reference. And they are using the decision table name. you understand how to call, you have some functions, okay? You have to check or else you can search this function in Google also. They will tell you how to use this function. If you still didn't
Correct.
understand how they are using this one, you can search with this function in the Google. In the PDN community, someone will give an answer, like how to use this function.
Okay.
Okay. Any function, not only this one. Anything, if you didn't know, you can come and search it on the top. You can check the references of the rule and you can view the reference for 4 or 5 rules at least. Then you will understand the pattern, how actually they're utilizing this function. Similar way, you can also use the function. If you still didn't get the pattern, okay, few functions will not have the more referenced rules. Then you can search it on the Google. They will answer you, like you will get, if you search it on the Google here, this function, copy this one, PXA validation table. And if you search it on the Google, in Pega, you search with PX equivalent. Yeah. Open a new tab. In Pega, you search in the last. See, default value from decision table. Yeah, you can see those posts, okay? How actually they are utilizing the function. The PDN community. Here you can see. Okay, you understand, right, Dilip, how to
Yes,
do
I'm getting. Yeah.
groups, work use, okay.
Rule resolution, integration, SLA.
And a work
No,
basket like
those we cannot cover, right, Sonali? Those one will come in CSA.
But SLA is part of CSA, right?
SLA is also an agent actually. SLA is also a background is an agent only. Without covering an agent, we cannot actually cover SLA.
Mhm. But
Yeah.
actually in CSA, we have questions on this. So maybe the basic
Oh, you have
ones.
questions on SLA?
Yeah, if I show you
Okay, no, not
this.
required, not required. Okay, then we'll have an high level on
high
SLA,
level.
okay?
Yeah,
Someone, yes,
at least
that
high
will help.
level.
But
Yeah.
not how to trace an SLA,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
how to
yeah.
do that.
Not that, but at least just high level for this exam.
Okay.
And then we have skip stage and just so many things, but yeah, at least major
The
important things.
skip stage is nothing but a decision. You can open that concept, you can easily understand. Skip
Mm-hmm.
stage is nothing but like you in a flow, you will use these decision shape, right? To skip one
Mm-hmm.
stage, change state step you have.
Okay.
That one you can use.
Okay.
So if you go through this one, you can read this one, you can easily understand.
Mm-hmm. So I think we will require few more session, at least 1 2.
Okay,
This
okay.
at least this SLA and all basics for
Okay,
CSA, whatever is
SLA
needed.
will SLA will anyhow discuss. Okay, that is fine.
And we had this
Work
as
use,
well,
work groups will
work
discuss.
groups, right? Yeah, work group, work queues,
Okay.
And
at
that
works
broken
and
work basket or something, its concept is there, Suman.
That is belong to agents.
Okay, okay, fine.
I guess the rest is anything you feel from here, like high level, you can explain. And I mean, for CSA level.
Okay. Localized application content we have discussed it, right? Like to add a localized
Mm-hmm.
binary thing. Come down, business reports, identifying types of reports, columns, filters, mobile app channels, Pega mobile preview. Okay, come down. One second.
This
Okay,
is it.
let's do one thing. Let's go through percentage. Which percentage is the highest? 12% you
Okay.
have. Percent you
First
have.
one is case management, 28%. That is about case status, SLA,
Okay, come down.
route assignments.
Okay, one thing. Let me go through the process. Child cases. When to use automation steps. Decision separation trees. Create a management term of teams of users. Optional process. Correspondence and email. Identify duplicate cases. Route the case to work assignment. Goals, deadlines, and pass it deadline. Okay, then let's do one thing. Tomorrow, what we'll discuss is like we'll discuss SLAs. Okay.
Yeah.
For work
Mm-hmm.
groups, work queues, we'll discuss. Okay. work groups, work queues, users. That one we'll discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And next one is like we'll discuss regarding one second. This one you show me. Validate data, create data types using business logic, manipulate application default properties, automate data transforms. Those are all we discussed it, right? Manipulate
Right.
access, save a record to system record, OBJ save. That one also we have discussed it, right? In activity, simulate and external software. That one also in okay.
And
Capture the
external.
no, simulate and external data sources are nothing but, see, let me tell you, simulation is nothing but setting setting if suppose you are showing weather information on screen, okay, you need to integrate with any weather application, right?
Right.
Suppose weather application is still not ready, you didn't have the tag,
Okay.
then you
And
will
so
simulate
simulate the yeah.
simulate in the sense you will just add some dummy data. After that thing is done, you will actually do
Connect it.
view data in memory. Clipboard tool we have discussed it, right? PV work page.
Yes.
In this one we are good almost. Come
Yeah.
down, security. Okay, security I'll explain in a high level. Configure security policies, track and audit changes to data. Secure audit changes. Audit change is very simple. I don't know why they have given in a separate topic. Use unit testing rules is okay. Create and execute test. Oh, test cases they have given us. That is of waste of time. No one
It's 8.7 now, so yeah, maybe they have changed
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Test cases is of no use actually. But if you want, I can show you where to create a test case. User experience, customize appearance, controls we have done, add and remove fields, group fields, display list in data views, repeating and dynamic layouts, localize application and enable accessibility features. These are all done, right? User experience, nothing but sections, close. Visibility settings we have done, right? On clicking of that one, we
Yeah.
have removed
Visibility of that section.
yeah, customize form appearance means that skin conditions, like to make it inline grid double, inline grid triple, customize form appearance. You do remember, Dilip, customize form appearance?
Yeah, that we are adding, right? I mean, visual
Inline grid double means it will show two
Yes.
fields side by side.
Yes, side by side
Form
and
appearance
down.
we have- Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, at that time you also told like you will tell in a future or maybe setting. So when we added grid in line double or triple, alignment was not same. You yourself said that the alignment is not
Okay,
correct.
alignment you have to give some container formats. Containers you have to give. Okay, we'll see, but that is not that important. Like that questions will not ask in certification actually.
Okay.
Application development, manage application, user stories, feedback, once use estimators for Pega platform, create a main rules of inheritance, main rules, rules of process.
Deepak, application errors is
This
from
is a
tracers and all.
tracer. Yeah, tracer. Okay, reporting is fine. Reporting is not required. Come down. Mobility. Okay. Pega mobile. Actually, I was also not aware of that mobility concept. I think if you go to Designer Studio, Sonali, you have that mobility in Admin Studio. I think that is what they go to switch to Admin Studio. On the top, Admin is not there here.
Why?
You can log in with your
This
administrator
is
operator once.
yeah. It's because of this.
We'll open this one and we'll cover very high level.
Okay.
One session is
Yeah, we can cover. Tomorrow shall we cover?